The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
It's familiar, but not too familiar, but not too not familiar. It's a new craze. Hey, good girls, do you wanna just say, hey, I wanna? Just say, hey, I wanna.
Welcome to My Brother and Me, an advice show for the modern era, and it's the most magical day of the year for us horse aficionados. It's Kentucky Derby Day.
I'm just sipping on this here mint julep, and I want to watch the ponies run. That's not
Okay, wait. Where did that?
You melted at the end.
It's like a southern gentleman whose face melted halfway through.
but that's how I earned my horse racing money.
I said, boy, my face is falling off.
I'm the owner of I'm a what they call acid magnate. I love the way the mint leaves. You gotta filter them out with your teeth. I actually hate that. That's why I can't drink juleps. It's like, hey, do you want to work while you drink?
I'm hoping I can get through the entire race without my action winding down because I'm TikTok. That's good. A good joke tip for everybody is if you name what you're referencing when you reference it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Comedy 101. That's what they taught us at comedy school before we could do this podcast.
I wanted to tell you guys that I was looking at the horses, and there's one that I wanted to point out to you specifically, and it is my favorite name of a horse that is running in the Kentucky Derby, and here it is. Are you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Orb.
You know, Orb won.
I am Orb.
Orb won the Kentucky Derby.
Well, of course,
Orb.
because he has the maximum amount of space, the maximum efficiency of space used in a geometric object.
Well, he also has the most streamlined name.
Right.
You know,
he
everybody
gets-
else has like those longs, like, you know, like Steven's left shoe or something, you know, and then it's just Orb.
Yeah.
What if Orb was a... What if
That's what-
Orb
yes.
was a sentient
Yes.
globe that
Yes.
insisted he was a horse?
Exactly.
I am Orb. I am a horse like your earth horses. You must admit me to the race. I am
You
horse.
are not horse. I am horse.
Do not
Please.
pay attention to how my horse legs don't touch the ground. I am a hover horse.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Where-
whoa, whoa,
where-
whoa, whoa. I am horse.
Please enter oats into my oat deposit slot. I am horse. I am not an orb. I am named Orb.
Provide me one metric cube of sweet glycerin, and I shall tell your fortune.
And also win your primitive horse race.
Also, I need a
Nay.
jockey. If you know of any jockeys, I do need one, please.
One with preferably a long, a really good wingspan I'm going to need because I'm spherical and 20 feet in diameter.
You might need to paint him with some kind of glue. Which is ironic, I know.
I must win your earth horse race, so I may make love to your earth horse women.
Did you guys say your names? Because mine's Justin.
Orb is a very sexual being.
I come from the advanced future of 5024. Everyone is a geometric shape, and everyone loves to party.
Please find me a horse that I will not crush to death.
And make sure she's down.
Make sure she's down to clown with a sex ball.
Because Orb is also only about consensual sex.
Orb knows that real men take no for an answer.
Travis,
Uh-huh.
you want to say your name?
I'm Travis.
I'm Griffin. Were there any other hits? It's because I watched part of the Derby yesterday, and I don't remember seeing anything that really. Usually, you'll get a.
Well, my favorite part was when Cube just sat there.
Yeah.
Fucking Cube. That's a terrible horse.
I know.
Cube bad. Yes, Cube, you are bad. Cube not fast.
Cube not go good. Cube need a push. Other horse pull Cube? No.
No. Let's help people. What do you think?
Okay.
I guess we can
Yeah.
do that.
I'm ready to help. Last week, I asked a close girlfriend of a friend. Oh, Jesus.
You could do this.
Cube bad at reading.
Cube bad.
Cube
Yes,
bad.
Cube is bad.
Last week, I asked a close girlfriend of a year and a half out on a date. I'm a dude, BT dubs. She said no. Meanwhile, in the week since my rejection, I have developed feelings for her best friend. Oops. My question is this. Is it too soon to pursue a relationship with her bestie? And that's betwixt in Bristol.
I love starting off the episode with these easy lobs.
This is easy lob. No?
Definite.
Whoa. Hold on. Justin, of
What?
course it's too soon.
Too soon for what?
Here's why.
She turned him down.
Let me
Whose feelings
convince
is he
you.
worried about?
Let me convince you. It's not
Okay.
about feelings. It's
Nothing's about feelings.
No,
It's
it's not about
2013.
feelings. Cube doesn't have feelings. It's about, like, so you ask out her friend, she says no, and then you ask her out. It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
It makes you look insincere, is my worry. It makes you look like you're going, well, I'm just going to keep asking everyone out till they say yes.
I was gonna ask if you think her friend knows that she asked her out, but like, of course she does.
Yeah.
That's
So I think
ridiculous.
that's the problem. I think you come across as just like, oh, okay, not you. Well, what about you? And that's not a good way to start a relationship.
Gosh, that's a weird. I'm not familiar with that sort of like shift happening.
Nobody's ever turned Justin down for a date.
It's never
Yeah,
happened.
God, no.
I've never been to. Well, a dozen times, but like not like. That
Not
hasn't
like
happened.
seriously.
That hasn't happened once. It's happened many more times.
Many
than once.
ones.
Many onces that have
A
made.
baker's dozen of onces.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Once I get this baby weight off, I'm gonna be out there though. I'm gonna be. You watch.
Oof. I think you got a point, Trav. I think that this person is not going to be able to divorce the fact that you literally just asked out their best friend. Like it's probably not going to go well. Also, you need to take a long look in that deep, dark, truthful mirror and figure out, did you just meet this best friend and that's why you developed feelings for her? Or was it the person that you wanted turned you down? And so, like, maybe if they accuse you of just wanting sloppy seconds, maybe they're not too far off base if you got a no from somebody and immediately look to your right and we're like, well, you then.
But
Yeah,
okay, but isn't
there
it
is
that,
an unless.
isn't that contrary to sort of what we tell people who put too much emphasis on asking someone out on a date? Like, doesn't that sort of
He didn't say that, though. He said he developed feelings for that person, which is like, I don't know. It seems like a weird thing to do literally in the week since her friend turned you down. Like,
Yeah.
It really does
Here's
seem-
the unless.
what's the unless?
Unless she also has feelings for you, and you've, like the whole thing with the best friend was.
See, that is
just
what
a
I was
mistake, and you just
envisioning.
met her.
yeah. When I read the question, I envisioned sort of like a her friend in the glasses was there the entire time helping you to write love notes, and then you didn't
Yeah.
see what was right in front
but
of
the
you.
thing is, the only person that can answer that is you.
You think the only person who can answer that is me? Travis, how would I have
No.
any insight into this?
No,
if they
Justin.
wouldn't-
No, Justin. The royal you.
The royal you. Or
Yeah,
also
is capital YOU.
Orb could probably shed some light on the situation.
All things go for it. No,
No,
Orb.
this really is some Midsummer Night's Dream shit. This is some. I think what this person needs to do is get both of these women together, go in the forest, get a little pixie juice up in their eyes,
right?
and then one of them will turn into a goat. And then,
Have you seen Midsummer Night's Dream?
It's been a while.
Yes,
huh?
I've seen the fucking. Yeah, Travis, I saw the Shakespeare production that you guys did. Of course I did. That was a special day for me. Anyway, one of you turns into a goat, and a ghost haunts you, and then.
There's Stanley Tucci. Watch out!
But it's like a modern remake, so like it's got that sort of Baz Luhrmann touch to it. The original was a remake by Baz Luhrmann. Him and Billy Shakespeare were best friends. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Baz Luhrmann is 50,000 years old.
He's
Clean living. Clean living.
Clean clean living and regularly just expelling his artistic juices. That helps him to decompress and continue to live.
Yeah.
You guys want a Yahoo?
Yeah, please.
This Yahoo was sent in by Marina Baker. Thank you, Marina. We really should have done this at the beginning of the show. It's from Yahoo Answers user 123, who asks, "My mom got me a pony, but I didn't want one. I already told her before a million times that I don't want a pony. I've never wanted a pony, and I don't know why some girls are so obsessed with the thought of having them. And even then, only little kids like ponies. I'm 13 for fuck's sake." It doesn't say. I could have gotten so many other things for the amount of money she spent on that effing pony. It's just because she wanted a pony as a kid, so it's her present for herself. Wow, what a fucking great birthday. It's boring, and I don't know what to do with it. Even a real horse would have been better, but still, a goddamn waste of time and money. How do I get her to bring that piece of S back? I don't want it. F.
Does she know that, like, a pony will become horse?
Given infinite amount of time and oats, pony do become horse.
Right.
Pony be horse.
Pony
Just
be
wait.
horsin'.
Ponies
That's
be
their nature.
horsin'. Ponies be horsin'.
It's like
That was actually one of my professors in college. Dr. Ponies be horsin'.
Man, what kind of lack of imagination does this young
What do I
lady-
even do with this?
What do I do with this? You can do anything with it. Dress him up. Take
Be
him
a
into
sheriff.
Take him into the woods and go on an adventure with him.
Reenact the first scene from Walking Dead.
Yeah. Well, not the part
Well,
where
okay, not that. Yeah, not that.
he
Not
gets
that.
eviscerated.
You could pretend like you're like a Kentucky lawman.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can play Little Justified.
dress
would
him
be
like a
fun.
horse and dress him like a dog and then walk him in the park.
That was
Just
fun.
really fuck with people.
Just really mess with people.
Also, like, okay, from a functional standpoint, I think we've covered the fact that there's infinite things you can do with a small horse.
Hopefully with this vertical slice
Hopefully.
of horse possibilities, we've demonstrated that.
But think of it also as a status symbol. Hey, here's what you do: you call your friends over and say, "Check out this fucking small horse I got." Do you
Or
got one of
call
these?
your friends over and be like, I got a new Xbox game. And they're like, is that a horse in your backyard? And be like, oh, yeah. But check this out.
Yeah, check out my
This other
Tony
thing.
Hawk jump. Do they still make Tony Hawk?
No, Tony Hawk's just there. Her mom buys her a lot of shit she
Sure.
doesn't need.
You bought me a young Tony Hawk. I hate it. It's boring, and I don't know what
It'll
to do
never
with
be
it.
able to do the 900. It will.
It
Just
will
wait.
someday. It's some kid shit.
Just feed it some oats.
I can't believe that even I don't got place for a horse in my house. It would just eat up the herb garden. But I would still be kind of psyched to have one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Now, a horse does seem like one of those things that I would be psyched to have for like a week, and then the reality of the situation would sink in, and I'd be like, oh, I don't know where to keep this. Aren't there places? There are places, like people run places to put horses, right?
Nope.
Oh, no,
No?
Trav.
They haven't invented that yet?
Nah, too bad.
That's a good idea. You should kickstart that.
Thank you.
You should kickstart it. Can you think of really quick off the top of your head what you would call it?
Horse homes. No.
Horse homes.
Horse homes.
Hoof in. But
Hoof in, and it's
Yeah.
INN.
Right, exactly.
I'm not sure.
No, mine was better.
I'm not sure a business like that would be stable, Trav.
Oh, Christ.
See what we did?
I did see it. It's
You
boring.
can't unsee it now. Like the arrow in the FedEx logo.
I like to stay away from derogative terms that people use for women, but I'm gonna have to bust it out in this instance because this young lady is being a real fussy hussy.
Oh
And I
man,
just don't see any other way around it.
Can
but
you
to call
bleep
it
that?
out like I see it? I guess I
she is
can.
being kind of a fussy hussy.
What kind of person, when given a horse by their parents, no matter what age you are, goes, "Oh, fuck you, mom."
No,
'Cause
I get it. This mom's pulling this shit all the time. She buys her like the Linda Ronstadt record that she didn't get.
Here's
as
a
kid.
signed David Cassidy poster.
Exactly. And she's not thinking about how the fact that she wants like backstage passes to see Neo or Drake.
You know what this seems like? I bet you that this situation could really be mended with a little Freaky Friday magic.
Oh man.
But then what if the mom's like, no, this is great.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to switch back.
Freaky Friday Magic it. This girl is obviously she hates her childish things. She's 13 for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? She wants to be, if she was 41, all the better. And the mom would be like, cool, I'll take your kid body.
Now that I'm 32, I can attest to the fact that any Freaky Friday situation that I was in would not culminate with me trying to find a gypsy to reverse the spell. It would culminate in me buying a bus ticket and getting the hell away from whatever could reverse this. Because, oh my God, I have it back again. Whatever this was, I have it. The gift, the life, the vibrance,
That's what
the
you don't
wonder,
see is the
naivete.
kid trapped in the 42-year-old body going, everything hurts, and I gotta pee all the time, and I'm sad for no reason. And the adult in the kid body being like, fuck y'all. And
I'm out. I'm going to go
take this
flip
pony. We're gonna
table.
bounce.
I'm gonna go burn a truck down or something. I'm so vibrant and full of life, and the kid in the adult body is like, "Why am I gleaning satisfaction from a clean house? What has happened to me?"
Good night sleep, you say? Yes, please.
That sounds fantastic. I got to turn in.
I'll take your fucking pony.
Griffin will
I'll take your
that
fucking
pony.
pony. You're ungrateful. You're ungrateful.
Are there any Yahoo Answers people volunteering to take the pony off their hands? Because that's what someone on Yahoo Answers really needs is pony access.
Poor Morbert Altason says, poor pony. Frown face. I'm sure it doesn't feel that way about you. Try being friends with it. You don't think it's
Consider
mutual?
for one moment that the horse goes, I wish you would just come out here.
What, you think that pony rolls up day one, and the little girl's like, you are a waste of money. That pony's not going to be like, well, fuck you too then.
You realize I'm fucking majestic, right?
Right? Like, I'm God's most majestic creature, and yes, my fee was a little exorbitant, but you know what I mean? You just got to spend money to make ponies.
You can't make an omelet without breaking a few ponies.
Exactly.
I can't imagine that, like, a horse that isn't going to get ridden all the time isn't kind of jazzed about that. Because the horse will still get fed oats. And
Right.
that's all horses care about. So the horse could keep living its life. And it's like, if there was such a thing as a sentient backpack full of concrete that I had to wear from time to time, I would not want to be buds with it. Like, I would not have it look into my charcoal dead eyes and my 4 beautiful, powerful legs. And if it looked at me and didn't think like, oh, I'm going to climb on your back and be really heavy and try to break your spirit, like break you. That's the terminology people use for horses, you know?
Yeah.
You break him.
Yeah.
Like, I think the pony's going to like him from afar.
One of the Yahoo Answers users said, tell your mom quick you don't want it and you want her to take it back. Can you imagine that pony store? Like, seeing her walk up with the pony and she's like, yeah, she wanted to return it.
This
and
pony was a non-starter.
I don't even understand what you're saying. This child didn't want the pony. We don't have, hey, Dale, do we have a return policy? We don't. We never pinned one. Because this is fucking unthinkable.
Let me call HQ. No? Okay, I called Pony HQ. This has never happened
This
in the
is
history
literally
of
the
humanity.
first time. I guess you can have your money back, but it's used now. We're just gonna shoot it because it's already formed the bond with your
Once
child.
it's imprinted, like, we can't give it to someone else. She's just going to keep showing up in your backyard.
Right.
And especially when your daughter has her life threatened. Because the pony has a life debt now to your daughter. So, of course, she's going to be there when she's in danger.
Right. Ugh, God. No, I think you can reverse a pony imprint. I think if I went up to this pony with a teaspoon of sugar, he'd be like, "Oh, you're my. I guess I'm yours now."
Oh, peanut butter? Life
Peanut
debt?
butter?
Life debt's on you. I'm a sophomore in college, and I'm not having any fun because I have no friends. I have the opportunity to transfer to a school where I already know people. The problem is all my credits won't transfer. If I stay where I am, I will be able to graduate in a year. But if I leave, I have to stay 2 more years. Do you guys think I should go and have fun or stay and graduate early? Friendless in Philly. Friendless in Philly, wait, please stop. Please don't graduate college. Please.
Yeah, you gotta
Please.
transfer. You gotta
You
get
should
over.
actually just keep transferring.
Just transfer as many times as you can, Van Wilder. Just don't leave. Please don't leave college. Please.
Here's the thing. I didn't learn shit in college. I didn't. Sorry, Dad, but I didn't. But what I did learn is how to fucking party. You know what I mean? That's real. That's legit. Those life experiences. That's not just Van Wilder movie magic. It's legit and it happens, and you got to be a part of it.
Hey, I wanna offer you a secondary theory, maybe just something to keep in mind when you go to your new school, because you have to go to a new school. Trust me, please don't ever leave college. But I would say that to someone in elementary school or middle school or high school either, and I don't think those are great life choices either to try to stay in those. But there you go. I
Can't
think
do scissors, teach. Gotta stick around another year.
2 plus 2 equals 4. No problem. Day one. Got it. What you got? What else you got? It sounds to me, unless my math is off, that you are talking about how you're going to graduate college in 3 years. I would posit the theory that maybe you might be having more fun and have more friends if you weren't taking like an insane course load. Like, because it sounds like you're trying to jam a lot of college into 3 years.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Am I doing the math wrong? They said
They're
they're
a
a sophomore. They're going to
they
graduate
would-
in a year. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't think you'd have much time for
So
friends.
really, it's not like you're saying you're going to be there for 5 or 6 years. You're going to be there like the normal 4.
Yeah.
I mean, that's normal if you're going for, like a normal bachelor's
Yeah.
degree.
Yeah, if you didn't do it in 4 years, then you're abnormal. Travis is basically saying you're an idiot, monster, creep. If you didn't.
Listen,
do it in
normal
4.
is such a flexible term.
Right.
well,
But let's just raise our hands. Let's just do a really quick round the well, because I know for certain, but it's just it's just for the radio audience that everybody on the podcast did it in 4. So just getting that fact out there and just putting it out there for everybody.
Well, I think shorter than 4 is weird. But longer than 4, I feel like that is not an uncommon situation that people find themselves in when they fail Spanish.
Oh, you mean like, yeah, I'm sorry. Of course, Justin. God, how silly of me. Yeah, if you go back for like your post-grad, for like your master's.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you end up in college for 5 years and you're not even sure about
Do you
why.
mean like because you took a year off to like really find yourself?
Oh, yeah.
and,
Or
like,
maybe you did
travel?
like an apprenticeship somewhere. I guess it's...
Maybe, okay, what if you did take a year off, but you kind of sparsed it out through several afternoons over the course? That's over the course of 3 years. I took a year off. Let's go with that. That sounds good. That sounds real. I was in college for 5 years because I failed Spanish. I don't really want to delve too deep into that. I don't care.
Can you speak Spanish now?
See.
Which is the grade you got in the class the second time.
I actually, I don't know if I've told this particular anecdote before, but I walked in to my the fourth Spanish class, and I had not done well in any of my Spanish classes, and I had to have this to graduate because of some sort of, effort to make students more multicultural. And I walked in the fourth class, and the man spoke nothing but Spanish, and he would make homework assignments in Spanish. So, of course, I didn't do them. I don't speak Spanish.
Right.
So I failed it, and then I retook a Spanish class that was more like culture, and that worked out a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You had to learn how to make microwave nachos.
Let's go to the money zone, I guess. Can you tell me about our first sponsor this week?
Our first sponsor this week is a Kickstarter for a full-length motion picture comedy motion picture. It's called The Origins of Wit and Humor. It's by Chicago's Dime Store Films. You can visit originsofwitandhumor.com for all the information about it. Here is their message. I will read their pitch verbatim. It's a comedy about the neediness of comedy and trying to let sincerity overcome our reflex to joke. What else? Insecurities? You betcha. Magical realism and eccentric characters? Oh, it gets freaky. At originsofwitandhumor.com, you'll find our Kickstarter page, a trailer for the film, and slick incentives, some that allow you to collaborate on the film. With a similar comic flavor to MBMBaM and their own Bob Ball's smooth mouth tones in the trailer, it'll be a treat from MBMBaM. Man, what the fuck? MBMBaM maniacs.
Bim bam.
Thank you.
So go check it out. Go to originsofwitandhumor.com.
And listen
I
to,
am
just
as
listen
we
to
speak.
Bob Ball.
I have just kickstarted this project, so everybody else better step on up.
What's their goal? What are they asking for?
What they want to get to is what they want to reach is $15,000.
15.
Okay.
Jeez, that's
Sorry.
nothing.
No, you like sneeze and $15,000 comes out your
Gs.
butt.
17 Gs.
Well, that's come on, guys. You
Okay,
fucking greedy pigs.
They want to
2,000 of that is to pay Bob Ball.
Right.
right now they're at $5,600, and I think that we can do this. We have 26 days, and we willed the MBMBaM Beanos willed into existence soap that stacks in on itself. I think
Still
we
using
can-
it.
Still using it. Still rolling with it. I think that we can will this film into existence. Make sure when you make the movie, if we get this funded, I want them to agree to put someone in a My Brother and Me t-shirt in the movie.
You are.
And
When did they-
Also, I want to be upfront. We will not supply the T-shirt.
no.
you will buy the t-shirt.
When did you guys get so crass? When did you guys turn
It
into
used to
these
be about the
crass,
joke.
crass promotion? You're just walking billboards at this point. Like I used to do it for the love of the game. Now you guys are all just like put this button on that baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
It's disgusting.
You know what?
Speaking of disgusting,
Speaking now,
no, I have bad news.
tell me.
Fanny time is over.
What?
Fanny time is over?
Fanny time is over.
Are you telling me Fanny time has been compromised?
Fanny time has been compromised.
No!
You fucking got no. This is good news because that was the weakest of all of the secret codes that we've come up with.
I mean, it is. You're right.
Can we talk about what
But-
Fanny Time? Can we set up the
Fanny
the
time
commercial
used to
with that?
save you 20% at extremerestraints.com, your home for a paddle that says slut on it. And many other adult super toys. No, sorry, I messed that up. It's a superstore for adult toys. The toys themselves, I mean, some are super, but they are not supernatural. Although you would have to have some supernatural holes to get some of these things into you.
It's a superstore for super toys for super people.
There you go.
Supernatural Holes is the porn spoof of the TV show Supernatural, which
It is not the most creative
it's
title.
really lazy, actually. Supernatural fucking.
Supernatural Holes is actually the slash fig for Supernatural and the film Holes.
Have you guys seen Batman Sex? It's a Batman porn spoof, but it's just Batman having sex with people. I don't really get it. I think they could have
From-
done more with it.
From super kink to your more conventional experiences, it's got everything you need to make your fucking super, super special. No one has done as much to support the show, including the people who are currently recording it as extremerestraints.com. And you should go there and just try something out, broaden your horizons. But we're going to need to give you a new code
God damn it.
because apparently our code Fanny Time was compromised. Is orb too short? Probably is.
And horse love is probably too crass.
Sexual orb? Would that work? Is that
It's a little on the nose.
a little on the nose? Can we go back to an old one? With
No,
that?
I don't think so. How about Sweet Dick McGee?
How about just Sweet Dick?
Sweet dick.
No.
What's wrong with that?
McGee and me.
McGee kind of adds. How about not a sex code is the password? Because then it's uncrackable. It's got, you know what I mean? It's got that swordfish technology on top of it.
How about swordfish?
Swordfish. Swordfish
I'm
is
cool
pretty
with
good.
swordfish.
All right, fuck it.
Okay. We selected a promo code based on our favorite John Travolta film. That has to do with hacking.
The most
So we keep getting hacked.
the most accurate
accurate.
depiction of hacking in a movie since Ghost Rider.
So, Swordfish, use promo code Swordfish, and you're going to save 20%.
Can we change it right now to Ghost Rider? Only it's like ride her. You know what I mean?
No, we can't, because that's really hard.
Swordfish.
I guess. All right, Swordfish.
Swordfish is the code. You can save 20% on so go to extremeexchange.com. Save 20% with coupon code Swordfish, and get to fucking.
Guys, I want to talk about Marin. You know Marin?
Yeah,
Cheech Marin?
Cheech.
No, you dumb fucking asshole.
Why don't you want to talk about Cheech Marin?
I mean, we can, but we're not going to get paid to do that.
Oh, you want to do it like off show?
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll get back together after this show. We'll pencil in some time to talk about Cheech
Do
Marin.
some Cheech speech.
Some Cheech speeching. Today we're talking about Marin. It's a new scripted comedy based on the life of podcast comedian. That works. Mark Maron. There is an all-new episode this Friday at 10 p.m. on IFC. It's regular time on that particular network. The show is about Mark Maron, who does a podcast, which is very, very good. Only it's a fictionalized take on his life, including his relationships, his career, and his incredibly popular podcast, which is WTF.
It takes a look at Mark's day-to-day struggles to keep his relationships with people going, which is something I can certainly sympathize with. And it features Judd Hirsch and Gina Gershon and Aubrey Plaza and Adam Scott, which My Life does also. So that's another thing that we have in common.
And on this week's episode, Dennis Leary, Sally Kellerman, and Josh Berner guest star. So make sure you check it out.
Fridays, 10 p.m. on IFC. It's Marin because a podcast needs videos on it to show you.
It's a really weird slogan for the show.
It's not very.
I'm trying to read the whole thing. There's all these ellipses built into it.
Send it back to the.
There's a parentheses and a bracket here. There's just a set of brackets around a set of parentheses.
It looks
I don't know
like
how to
the
read that.
mathematical order of operations. Claire and Ben have a special message from Mary Natkin. They say, "Happy Mother's Day, Mombo. You are the smartest, funniest, coolest mom ever. We know you have to spend all Mother's Day at graduation because you are a law professor like a boss. So we wanted to say we love you early. We love you a million. We love you times a million, and we can't wait to see you this summer. XOXO, Claire and Ben. P.S. Hey, Big Wave Dave. We love you too." Oh,
Now,
sorry.
Big Wave Dave was my favorite Meet the Needles character.
I think it's supposed to be Big Wave Dave, not Big Wave Dave. There's a
Now, okay, I do feel... I'm assuming a second check is coming for this greeting we've just given to Big Wave Dave. I really... He got tacked on here at the end. And
I also want to think that you've written this to your mother and also a local radio DJ you really like.
Hey, tune in 98.4. Catch the Big Dave Wave.
It's the Big Wave Dave, not the Big Dave Wave.
We've got the Big Dave Wave that you crave here on 99.12. Catch it, the Big Dave Wave.
I just want to say happy anniversary to my lovely wife, Darlene. And also just wanted to say what's up to Cheater and the Scooch. Hope you guys are listening. Love your stuff.
Hello, I'm Judge John Hodgman.
And I'm Bailiff Jesse Thorne.
Can you force your girlfriend to listen to heavy metal music?
Is a machine gun a robot?
Is it okay to take coupons out of the garbage if you're Canadian?
What should you do if your parrot attacks your husband?
Can you prove that Crank 2 is a good movie?
Only one man can decide. Judge John Hodgman. If you have a case for the judge's court, visit MaximumFun.org/JJHo. If you just want to listen in, find us on the web or free in iTunes.
Do you guys want Yahoo?
Please.
Yes.
This Yahoo was sent in by Ira Ray.
Are you Ira?
Who wants to know?
I knew it wasn't going to go down the right way. Thank you, Ira Ray. It's by Yahoo Answers user Ben19999, who asks, "What is a normal day for your testicles?" I don't know what
Goodbye, honey. I'm off to work.
I don't know what is normal or not, and I don't have the balls to ask my doctor. But my testicles swell and shrink back all day long. Sometimes it feels puffed out and hard like a hacky sack ball. Other times it's like a loose change purse. Has been like this my whole life, and I never knew it was normal or not, or what is normal. Asking the internet about your shrivel balls. That's not normal. I'm gonna go ahead and give you that one for free.
Ben 1999. You've come to the right place.
Have you?
Can we talk about this in a purely clinical sense, so that we
I
don't
mean,
get, so we don't
there's a real
totally yuck
answer to
out
this.
the remainder of our audience?
There's a real answer to this.
Okay.
There's a
The
real
scrotum. The scrotum is the body's thermostat.
It's an amazing invention. I'm glad somebody invented the scrotum, because we would have been in a real pickle
God
with
bursts
that.
into the other guy's room and just like, I figured it out, Dave.
I cracked it.
Hey God, I hate to bother you because I know you're busy. My balls suck right now. Can you maybe tweak the schematic a little bit? Maybe
Let me
get
see
a
what
little-
I can do, Dave.
Maybe get a little temperature control up in here. I don't want to thank you for the life and the love and the good times and the livestock.
They're just hanging.
But they're just hanging there, and they are just freely affected by temperature and changes. Barometric. It all is bad.
But then he turned the scrotum. The scrotum's sort of like an overprotective mom. At the slightest sense of danger, she's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold on, wait. It's a little chilly. Let me bundle you. Let me hold you close.
Shh. Come here.
Come here."
Let me just we got dinner's ready in the pubis.
You know, people didn't have scrotums when we were first made. God didn't actually invent scrotums until the year 7.
Yeah.
In the year 7, God
Yeah.
invented.
He looked down upon his
780.
creation and said, "This will not do."
I'm gonna retcon this so no one ever knows. But
All
God.
that stuff in the Bible about the scrotumless days. I need you to get out the whiteout.
Strike that. Please
Strike that. Strike that.
That was there's actually 3 time periods. There's AD, there's BC, and then there's BS.
Do you guys think that God? Okay, so God's omnipotent, right?
Yes.
Do you think that God has the ability to, like,
Yes.
maybe God does make mistakes, but after he does them, he's like, me, damn it, I gotta go back and make the scrotums, but he like retcons, right? So he
Sure.
goes back to Adam and Eve, and he's like, listen, I'm gonna have to set this up for
Hey,
you
let me
right
see your
now.
stuff. Let me see your stuff real quick, just for
Let
a
me
second.
just
I
get
just
a
need to
leaf
borrow
and
these.
turn it
Bazap.
into a. Okay,
Check it
good.
out.
You're set. I'm gonna go back to the present and see how this has affected things, because I bet it's like a really big change.
You
Ripples.
seem a lot more active now that there's a protection around us.
People don't just sit in corners with their hands cupping their testicles.
Which I imagine is a lot like the ood from Dr. Hair.
God.
That's what we were before scrotum.
This guy has phrased this question in an extremely unorthodox manner.
Meaning on Yahoo Answers?
Well, yes, but also, what is a normal day? Like, asking what a normal day is implies that there are diaries involved.
Well, you don't want to ask your doctor about, like, what's it supposed to be like on the worst day of your scrotum's life.
I guess that's true, Travis. What's a great day for you?
What's like the best day for the scrotum?
For me,
Well, there's this one day where I just like sat around in a hot tub all day and really just kept my legs spread really wide open and didn't do anything.
for me, in middle school, a great day for my testicles was not being barraged upon them. There was a I'll call it a trend. It was a trending hashtag at my middle school for young women to just kick the boys as hard as they possibly could in the balls, with as much force as women develop earlier than men, so their kick strength is like magnitudes stronger than ours. And so bad was this trend that they had to make like a loudspeaker announcement saying like, "Hey, everyone, can you stop fucking kicking them in the balls as hard as you possibly can?" Middle school,
When
man.
people talk about privilege, that's one of the things they forget, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what about your privilege? Maybe check your privilege, teenage girls, and stop kicking men in the balls. Maybe do that, and we can maybe start building some bridges here.
Right.
Help! Whenever someone talks about something embarrassing with me, I turn bright red. I'm learning this at age 23, after spending years trying to develop a poker face, is there a way to stop this hue change? Alternatively, is this a skill I can use to my advantage? And that's from they've used the hexadecimal code for red here, I believe. I'm not a computer programmer, but
Oh wait, so are you asking how to stop being embarrassed or how to stop physically showing it?
like I don't think they want to turn red. Like I think that they are. It's like the poker face. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to be red when they're embarrassed because they want to try to lie and say that they're not embarrassed.
You know what's an affectation no one uses?
What?
Everybody has like top hats or like, bolo
Everybody
ties or
has
something.
those?
Everybody.
Everybody has a bolo tie, you're saying?
What about a neutral mask?
I don't know what that means.
A neutral mask, it's like the plain white mask that has no facial expression.
Oh, that a murderer would wear. You mean?
Yeah, like a terrifying, scary mask.
Okay. Well, I
Are
can
you,
think of
Travis, somehow telling me that whatever social issues this person aims to fix by not having their face turn bright red could somehow be ameliorated in any way by wearing a murderer mask? Is that what you're telling me?
So picture this World Poker Tour champion.
That's
you got
not
Gus
allowed.
Hansen
Clearly
over here.
not allowed.
Not
You got Gus
absolutely not
Hansen
allowed.
over here.
I cannot even allow you this
can't wear-
theoretical diversion.
You can't
What?
wear reflective sunglasses, but you can wear full-face murder masks.
I feel like it's a really good ploy because it's like, well, I'm going to lay this hand down so they don't kill me later.
Yeah, I bet $1. Everybody folds. Please don't fucking stab us to death. I bet $1 and this knife. Just gonna put it up here. I'm gonna put it over my cards. I have a pair of knives. Stab, 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 stab.
That's actually the plot of Rounders 2. Matt Damon just one time
I have
beat
a s-
Johnny Chew because
I've
I
got
had
a-
a mask.
I've got a straight edge knife that you are now being killed with by me.
Stab, stab,
poker,
stab,
the
stab.
Stab, 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 stab.
The poker.
You would have to kill. I feel like you would, to cement that, I feel like you would have to kill one person at a poker table. And then after that,
Well, yeah, Justin, you're not murdering hands. You're not murdering sweet pot gits. You know what I mean? That's what they call it when you win a pot in poker.
sweet pockets.
Like you win one, and then that guy who wears his glasses upside down is like, "Oh, sweet pot git." You're like, thank you.
Like all sane people, my favorite poker player is Devilfish.
Oh man,
And he said that he got that name by playing against the Triad gangs. They called him the Devilfish. And I am just now, at 32 years old, here on this Sunday morning, realizing that story was probably bullshit. It did not occur to me until this exact moment, thinking about Devilfish, that he probably did not get that name from Triad gangs. He probably just got it from his Uncle Danny or something. Hard pill to swallow, I guess.
Yeah, but in reality, I have no idea why you turn red.
What are we fucking scientists here?
Yeah. I don't know.
Science bros? Is
Get
that the
really
name of the show?
tan. Leather yourself up and no one will ever
Full
see
tan
it.
mom. That's a suggestion that you can make.
it's the worst suggestion.
Maybe go in blackface.
Okay. That won't be okay. The red thing won't be a problem anymore. So you'll have that going for it. Look, we fixed your problem like some sort of demented genie. We've corrected your problem, but at what cost? You know what?
Careful what you wish for.
Forever
probably-
blackface.
You could probably get rid of a lot of social problems with blackface. I mean, really. I don't know how to talk to strangers. Well, blackface will fix that.
Blackface should fix it. Yeah.
They're gonna know just what to say to you.
Hey, fuck you! What are you doing with that makeup? You piece of shit! Oh, they talk to me. Thanks, brothers. Thanks, guys.
If I ask this girl out too soon, will she think it's weird? Well, no, she'll think it's weird because you're in blackface.
And there's your opener.
Hi, I can't help but notice Hi, I can't help but notice that my face is super racist. You want to have a drink? Can I get you something?
I live in a small college town. I'm 31 years old. When I drive to my house, which is close to the college campus, I see some very beautiful girls walking on the sidewalks. What, if any, is the appropriate method of stopping to talk to the girls?
Oh my god.
I've attempted the classy, could you give me directions to your heart?
Not
Doesn't
classy.
seem to work. So, MBMBaM, any advice would be appreciated. That's from Pickup Policy in Pennsylvania.
Dude,
Can they just go to class?
can you just let them learn?
Can you just let them go and break the glass ceiling and learn and become the future business leaders of America without you fucking wolf whistling out your Camaro? Please. Please. If you want to meet college girls, I have a suggestion. Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry. College women? I have a suggestion for you. Go to college.
Go to college. It's the only... Man, this question bums me out. There is no... Can either of you brainstorm right now and give me a situation where somebody yelling at you from their car, may either stranger danger or a trusted associate, is a good thing? Because even when I'm like driving and I see a friend in their car and they roll down their window to talk to me, all I can think about is when that light turns green, I hope we're at a organic stopping point in the conversation, because I'm just going to speed off. Is there any situation where it's okay?
No.
There's
No,
not.
I can't even come up with a joke answer. Please don't ever do that.
If
people.
you drive
Please
past
don't do
someone
it.
and you hear someone yell at you
Yeah.
as they're driving past, it does not matter what they say.
Yeah, right.
That all of a sudden you are in the most unpleasant experience.
Let's
Like,
air
it is-
out. Let's air out our dirty laundry. 'Cause
Okay.
We used to do this a lot.
Okay. Go on.
We used to
Griffin.
live next to a park that had a big walking path right next to the road. So we would yell at people as we drove by when we were high school, college age.
Right.
But we would yell compliments at them.
Right.
Like, hey, cool jeans. Hey, it's a smart top. Is the
Nothing
things that we would yell.
sexually charged. We
Nothing
weren't that,
sexually
not-
charged
That
at
was not
all.
our Steve. No,
No.
it's not like that. Like,
Yell things like, "You're making great time."
Yeah.
this is your best lap ever.
Keep it
Things like that.
healthy.
But we knew
And
that.
and still the facial reactions from these
nobody
people
likes
were
it.
like you yelled "nice cans." You know, it's always like, "What? Fuck you," because
you.
people just they're gonna react that way because you're yelling at them.
You're
can't-
yelling at them and you're in a car. It's like everybody's worst nightmare, a sentient car.
I also would say I would rather have someone yell at me as they drive by than like pull up to the curb and slide to a stop and roll down
Right.
the
So
window
that's
to talk to me.
that's a horse of a different color entirely, and I can't. It's never happened to me, obviously. No.
Every muscle and bone in your body is devoted to sending the visual signal that you were unapproachable.
Even when Griffin wears his sweet short shorts, no one's
Even-
ever pulled up to the side of the road.
Right, even when I'm wearing my champion pants, nobody pulls up. There's never been a Crossroads-esque scenario that has unfolded organically to me. And nobody's even asked for directions, because I always look lost. I always have my phone up. People just assume I'm Google mapping wherever I am. It's not happened to me. So, but I don't want the whole podcast to become about that. I've lived a good life, full life.
I regret nothing.
I regret absolutely nothing, but if the shoes were reversed,
The
it
problem,
would be super uncomfortable. 'cause shoes
My feet would be poking out the
shoes
back.
are designed to go on a very specific way. But don't hit on women outside of cars.
you
Just don't-
can't. Relationships are not available through drive-through. This is the exact same. You know what this reminds me? It's like the same thing with the bank teller question, right? Can I hit on women who are working at the bank as I drive through? And the answer is no. Like, you cannot pick up anybody. You can't ask someone out on a date if you have like an immediate, convenient means of egress. Like, that's cheating.
Yeah.
And everybody knows
It's
it.
also symbolically, like, symbolism there is very scary
It's
because it's
very
saying, like,
upsetting.
get in, I'm going to take you away. It's really frightening. Like, it's a very intimidating position
It's
to
terrible.
try to be coming from.
It's terrible.
Especially in this day and age, because in every movie or, like, LA Law, Law and Order TV show,
Sure.
someone pulling up in a car and going, hey,
Exactly.
come over here.
That's exactly. So Buffalo Bill kind of fucking poisoned the well here for the rest of us. Because I bet
Unless you know their code word. Ours was DuckTales.
Oh, well, now that you fucking told everybody what our kid code word
God
was.
damn it.
That was our
Sorry.
code word. If our parents sent someone to pick us up, they had to give us a specific code word, which I am revealing this now. I think we're safe. I think we're out of the woods. They give us a specific code.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If someone rolled up right now and was like, "Hey, your dad sent me to pick you up, DuckTales," I'd be like, "Okay."
Here I go, man. Our parents really went to the cryptographer with that one. DuckTales, capital D, and the L is a 1. Oh, you got it. Perfect. Swordfish, unhackable. Yeah, let's get in. What did you say your name was? I don't think my dad knows anybody with that kind of mustache, but you said DuckTales, so let's fucking roll. Let's party. You either know my dad or you know all about DuckTales. Either way, we are hanging.
You know what I love is our parents set that up, and then we walked home from school every day. Mm-hmm. So it was like you created a barrier, and then you left the gate open.
What I'm saying is
Good
that
job.
if you are a child predator in the 90s and you know that you have to hack that password, it's got to be like you're walking home and you pull up and you're like,
Teenage Mutant Ninja
hey,
Turtles?
TMNT,
No.
ice cream,
DuckTales? Gotta be two.
Tailspin, Muppets, Muppet Babies, DuckTales, yes,
Biker Mice from Mars.
yes.
I would get into an unmarked van in Venezuela if the person opened the door and said DuckTales to me.
Senor.
DuckTales.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sure, no problem. Are you going to chop my head off? And whoa, you did.
What?
Life really is like a hurricane.
Okay.
Is that something that everybody had? With
I don't know. It was
stranger
definitely like a
passwords?
suggestion.
Our parents did
I
it.
think that came from like Gruff McGruff, whatever his name was.
Our parents
Gruff
did it.
McGruff, the crime.
Gruff
dipshit.
McGruff, the crime wolf. Take a chomp out of crime.
Bite a criminal,
In
literally.
West Virginia, we couldn't afford McGruff the crime dog, so we got Gruff
Your name,
McGruff, the illegal
Hey.
wolf.
I'm Dale the Justice Bobcat.
Don't be a pussy. Fight crime. That's my slogan.
Get in the car, coward.
Not riding home with a stranger is just admitting your weakness. Why don't you start hitting the gym? Blast your delts and maybe you can take down attackers.
That candy does look pretty good.
What, don't you like candy?
I'm gonna come at you now. And I need you to flip me. Like you flip an
You
attacker.
think there was what? Do you guys think there was one kid throughout history that A, did go for the candy, got the candy, and escaped? What I'm saying to you is maybe instead of a always terrible idea to go with strangers with candy, maybe it's just a really risky one that you really have to be able to follow through on.
Like, what are the house odds?
There
You know
is-
what I mean?
It doesn't. There is no candy sweeter than the candy that you snag out of that bear trap. You know
You
what
gotta
I mean?
do that like that training montage, take the pebble from my hand kind of thing. You gotta like, and you got the candy and you're out.
I think we can all agree that our parents did a bang up job in every respect of child raising. They succeeded, but I do question the fact that they even had an addendum to the sentence: "Don't get in a car with a stranger," unless.
This has been My Brother, Me. It's an advice show for the modern era. We sure hope you enjoyed it and had as much fun as we did. Because we do. We enjoy doing this program for you week in and week out. Hey, if you want to share our show with somebody, we have, super exciting, a brand new sampler. Sampler 2013. It is available at bit.ly/MBMBaM 2013. Thousands have already watched this sampler, and they have enjoyed it against their better judgment.
And remember, it's not just for you to enjoy because you're already listening to the episode. It's for you to pass around and share with your friends. So, if you're sitting there waiting for something to happen, be like, oh, check out this YouTube video.
If you're sitting there waiting for something to, fuck,
I want to
come on,
in general.
sucks. So fucking bored.
So go there and do me a favor and just it's got this.
Whoa, ninjas! And then ninjas.
This one's much better because it's got time codes that let you skip to specific bits. It's got annotations that say when each bit is from, like what episode each one is from. And it's great. So bit.ly/MBMBaM 2013. We'll be sure to thank some people on the show that have shared that. And thanks to those who have already been spreading the word this week, like Blue Nicole, Nick Montesanto, he's a new Nick Montesano, he's a new listener. Tyler Matheson, Alexander Franzen, Garrett Brown, Naven Reddy, Yara Bendor, Master Mary B, Danny Rose Cannon, Peter Williams, Alex Drum, Robert David, Dime Store Films.
I also want to make sure you guys remember to check out the new episode of Marin this Friday at 10 o'clock on IFC. It's got special guest stars Dennis Leary, Sally Kellerman, and Josh Brenner. Make sure you check it out. It's hilarious, and you're going to love it. So IFC, 10 o'clock, 9 Central, Fridays. Be there, or be square, to be fair.
Or be Cube. You don't want to be
Or
a
be
fuck
Orb.
up like Cube, do you?
Cube Miss Marin.
I know.
Yes, Cube did
Cube
Miss
who
Marin.
didn't.
Cube forgot to set DVR. Yeah, I know, Cube.
It'll
Now,
worse.
neither one of us gets to watch Marin.
I want to thank John Roderick and the Long Winters for the use of our theme song "It's a Departure," which is on the album "Putting the Days to Bed," which you can find on digital retailers like Amazon, iTunes. Now That's What I Call Music 15. Now That's What I Call Music 15 was fucking hip. I don't know if you guys listened to it, but there's a lot of alt rock on there that the kids just can't get enough of. Paramore.
What?
Paramore.
Paramore?
Paramore's on there.
Paramore's on there.
Great.
The Long
Yeah, it's a
Winters.
great CD.
That new Fall Out Boy track.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us, guys. Seriously, Griffin, do you have any more questions like lying around? Maybe one more.
Let me
you
just
could-
rummage through my sack. Yeah. This one was sent in by Drew Davenport. Thank you, Drew. It's by Yahoo Answers user Josh, who asks, "Where does the fire go when the fire goes out?"
I'm Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis
I'm
McElroy.
Griffin McElroy.
This has been my brother, and me. Kiss your dad. Square on the lips.
MaximumFun.org.
Comedy and culture. Artist owned.
Listener supported.